Good morning. Did y'all sleep well? Did you get your 8 hours of sleep? Who didn't get 8 hours of sleep? Happy Friday. God bless and good afternoon to you too. Mm-hmm. Glory be on. Y'all getting some good sleep. Some of y'all was tossing and turning. Some of y'all was battling them things. Some of y'all was wrestling. Woke up in hot sweats. My Lord. Because the next morning ain't promised. So what you gonna do in today's? I don't know. Yeah, some people woke up in cold sweat. You know what series I've been watching? While everybody gets to their seats. You know we gotta wait for everybody to get into the class, get in their seat. You know what, I've been watching Evil. It took me a while to get into the show. I've been passing it, but I was bored. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and start it. I think a lot of shows are starting to piss me off now. Glory be on. Because ain't no way. It's like every show be pissing me off. Like I think they create shows just to piss me off now. Because the lady in there got fired. She got fired. Gonna get straight to the point. She got fired. And then the black dude that works for the church wanted to hire her on. Why would you hire a non-believer to work with you? To contest with you hold on. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. Because it didn't make no sense. Like the director is just trying to force a show. And it didn't make no sense because it's like, if he works for the church and she's an atheist, and he's like, oh, well, sometimes we think the person's possessed, but, those are psychological things. So we need you to be on the board. And she's like, but I don't believe. And he's like, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? And then as she's working with him, he starts to become a non-believer and she starts to become a believer. He starts being like, God, where are you? I can't hear your voice. And it's pissing me off because all this supernatural stuff is happening and they're both in denial. And I'm sitting here like, this show's not going to make it to, I'm not probably going to make it to the next season. The girl starts talking to this dude that's in prison already, right? And he's telling her about a dream that she had. She said, how did he figure this out? How did he know? And yeah, they got this other dude that told him the information, but it's not taken away from the unclean demon that's in your dreams. And your daughter has the same dream that you have, and you're still talking about, I'm an atheist. I wanted to, right here. I'm like, bro, she's just fighting against it. Then the whole family starts getting tormented by all this stuff. And she's still a non-believer. Talk about, oh no, psychiatrically, because I'm like, bro, people be trying to fight against God for the Lord. And then this guy over here playing with her. You feel what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Then the other dude, he trying to figure out, you feel what I'm saying? Like, oh no, because there's something in the grass and there's something in the water. I'm like, what is the point? All of what y'all doing is evil, though. And I said, okay, maybe the director is making a point because the believer ain't believing. He's seeing his grandmama, who's an ancient slave from 1986, and he still got an issue. He asking God, show me a sign. And God showing him all this stuff, and he's still sitting over here talking about, when is God going to speak to me? What are you talking about when God going to speak to you? He got you talking to your ancestors from back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? And I just turned the show off. I had to breathe because I'm sitting here. I'm like, this is what people do in real life. Like God be doing miracles and signs in their life, and they still over here fighting. You ain't never dealt with an unclean spirit in your life. The minute you talk to this man, you got unclean spirits all running up and down your house. Your mama acting different. You feel what I'm saying? Let me calm down, man. Then, hold on. I gotta say this part. The dude gets stabbed up. He get put in the hospital. There's a colored skin laying next to him, and he trying to give him the understanding, and the color skin tells the guy, he says, be quiet, bro. Don't say nothing. this nurse in here, bro, she gonna try to destroy you and all this other stuff, but don't trip on it. If she come in here, just act like you sleep. If somebody tell me to act like I'm asleep, if somebody about to come in the room, what we supposed to do? Act like I'm asleep. What he do? He up. She's like, oh, you're up. I know that the dude over there just like, this dude don't listen to nothing. So he's like, she gonna keep playing with your medicine, bro. Then these little monster things are walking in the hallway sacrificing people. The black dude acting like he sleep. He want to sit over there and start talking to him. Hey, what did you say? He's like, shh, be quiet. Here they come. What did you say? Then they sacrifice. No, I'm gonna be good. I'm like, I'm getting upset. I'm like, why don't you listen? The dude already done told you who the op is, and you out here. He said, she lying on your paperwork. You told her it's a 9. She wrote down a 2. He's still over there. She said, how do you feel? First of all, ma'am, you just gave me some Vicodin or whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying? He talking about bad. I said, see, some people put themselves through hell for no reason. Then God sends an angel. Then God sends him a prophet. And he's talking to the prophet. And the prophet tells him, she says, you're going to be okay. If you believe in the Lord, you're going to be okay. Do you think he took advice from the prophet? No. Well, what am I supposed to do? Just keep believing in the Lord. She said, relax. Just relax. He on the floor with blood everywhere. I said, bro, this got to be the most upsetting show I have watched so far in 2025. Don't watch it. I highly recommend things, but if you like me, don't watch it. I'm only getting through it because I ain't got nothing to do right now. Don't watch it. Then the little boy. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. God be talking to me. There's this little boy that's torturing his whole family. The lady done told the man and this atheist woman, she done told him. She said, we done tried everything. We need y'all help. I believe my son is possessed by a demon. The lady talking about, can we talk to the boy? They got this boy locked up in the room. They looking at each other all confused. The lady done told y'all he crazy. You feel what I'm saying? They go in the room. The boy said, are y'all here to evaluate me? The man gonna talk to the boy. You know what this man who believes in the Lord gonna tell this boy? He said, I don't want to don't call. The boy said something. He was like, well, don't call it prayer. What? That was red flag number 1 for me. Then he said, don't call it prayer. Just call it talking to God and telling him what you want. And whatever you believe with faith, it shall come to pass. I shook my head. The little boy said, so if I have faith, anything that I think of will come to pass? He talking about, yeah. The boy done tried murdering his little baby sister, and now you done gave him more fuel to his fire? He had to be the dumbest priest. You feel what I'm saying? And the boy said, you sure? Yeah, just tell God whatever you want. And if you have faith, it'll come to pass. That's not only what he told him, y'all. This man told the little boy, he said, sometimes you have to fake it. The little boy said, huh? He said, sometimes you just got to act like you like people just so you can get what you want. I'm sitting here yelling at the TV by now. This little boy sucked all that juice in. He said, okay. So guess what the boy did? They was locking him up. Let me all the way down. They was locking the little boy up. So the little boy started asking him out, can you help me with my homework? Oh, okay. Playing the game, and she's looking. She go in the room, he's sitting on his knees praying to God. So that's another one, right? She's like, I went in the room and he was praying to God. He's like, what? He was like talking to dad. She's like, what? He's like, yeah, he was praying to God. He out there mowing the lawn, building up their trust. Boy. The mama done called the colored skin. He says he wants you to teach you how to draw. He wants you to teach him how to draw. The color skin get hype. He come over there. He tells the little boy, he said, come on, let's go in the house. He said, no, let's chill out here. He by the pool, calm and collected. He said, why you want to sit out here? He said, because the sun's just beaming, right? He's like, yeah, but I think we're going inside. He said, no. He look in the pool, the baby girl, the little baby, at the bottom of the pool. He jump in the pool, grab the baby, do CPR on the baby come back. He said, why did you do this? He said, you the one that told me if you have faith and believe that God will answer. And I asked the Lord to take her away. What? You feel what I'm saying? He need to be locked up for conspiracy. For what is that? When you help somebody, that man need to be locked up, bro. I said, no, the little boy need to go to jail and the color skin need to go to jail because he's the one that helped with that. Conspiracy. Conspired. You feel me? And then the parents, I'm sitting in their head, they need to be locked up as well for letting that boy be around that baby. By himself, knowing he got the omen seed in him. I said, everybody need to be locked up. But guess what they did? They popped his top like a Sprite can. The parents done popped his top like a Sprite can. They said they wanted the exorcism to be done, right? They wanted the exorcism to be done. And they were supposed to be happening tomorrow. They took it upon themselves. They said, no, we just going to go ahead and send him to God right now. He could take the spirit that was inside the vessel with the other spirit. They could all go to the Lord. I said, I know that's right. And they pulled her to the house talking about, oh, we about to do an exorcism. She said, no, that's fine. Glory be on the Lord. She called, yeah, he gone. Buddy went to the moon. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, mama couldn't tolerate it no more. Binged him. You feel what I'm saying? Beamed him up, Scotty. Sometimes that's what you got. Hey, handled it. Gone. Taken care of. Don't worry about it. You feel me? Because y'all were playing around. Out here trying to evaluate the boy. Then help the boy drown the baby girl. To the great and beyond. To the outer parts of the darkness. You feel me? That's so funny, though. Like, they pissed me off. I think the director doing it on purpose. But anyway, welcome to the garden where you're going to get the truth, nothing but the truth to help us God. If you get your feelings hurt, I wish you a speedy recovery. Take that new energy, God, and ask him what happened. Questions and answers, questions and answers, questions and answers. If you got questions, let's get to it. If you don't, then we're going to flap in it. You know what I'm saying? On the Dully I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. That boy is selling. Then the little girl trying to get... Let me stop. This girl feeling him. You feel me? This girl feeling him. It's the sister of the fiance that passed away. You feel me? She's the lawyer for the church. And she coming over to him talking about, he's about, I can't do it. She said, there's other ways you can serve the church without, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. She got him off she got him out of a bind. And she came up in that room. He came up in his room and she called that man's name. He said, I can't do this. She said, I am not leaving here until you touch me. Glory be unto the Lord. Ask me if he did it. Ask me if he did it. Glory. He ain't no real priest, bro. He not really a real priest, bro. That boy weak. He weak. I promise that man weak. She said, I'm not leaving here till you touch me. The next scene. Father, I would like to confess my sins. And you wonder why God don't want to talk to you, boy? You follow anything on the Dully Op. I'm only on season 1 right now. That boy ain't got no strength in him. He teaching the demons how to be demons. You feel me? Doing it all wrong. Working with everybody that ain't even for the Lord. In the message of everything that I said, sometimes we have to pay attention to being equally yoked to people. Not just taking anybody because we don't want to do the mission alone. Are you understand what I'm saying? I know I crack jokes all the time, but we also have to be mindful of who we are teaching. And we have to use the spirit of discernment. If you're not really sure, you understand what I'm saying? If you're not really sure of what spirit you're entertaining, then just play it by cue. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody gonna say anything and everything to get your attention and get you to open yourself up and lower those gates. But no, you're supposed to be a watchman. You feel what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a watchman of your gates. Them parents messed up by trusting the Lord, trusting that boy. But you know what got him? It was because he was praying. And it looked like he changed. Some people are gonna change only for a nick of time for you to open that door up. And then when they get in the house, it's gone. You feel what I'm saying? Are you following what I'm saying? Just because of like I keep trying to tell everybody, they know your God. They know how passionate you are about your God. So they're going to use your God's name against you, but you have to understand the power in that name, and you have to listen what people are doing with the power in that name. If they believe in the Lord, then they should lean on the Lord. They should let the Lord provide for them. But if they're just doing things ritually to get you to look and be like, oh, they're being righteous. No, they're not. Wait, don't unlock that door just yet. No. I understand you praying to God, but let me go ahead and put the chain back on this door. But mama, I need your help. I'll help you in the morning. Get back up in here, Omen. You feel what I'm saying? Just because somebody went to church one day doesn't mean they really went there for that reason. Some people will go to the location just so you can address them. Some people will go to the location just so you can address them. Are you following what I'm saying? Oh, you've been in the church. Y'all didn't see Devil's Advocate? Y'all never watched Devil's Advocate? Y'all didn't read about the unclean spirit that was in the synagogue when Christ walked in there? There's all type of people inside the hospital. You feel what I'm saying? When you go into the hospital, there are some people that are healed that are in there helping other people heal. But there's many different people in the hospital for a certain reason. Glory beyond. And people have to get out of the habit of thinking, oh, everybody in the church is here for the benefit and glory of the Lord. No, some people are trying to benefit off those people that receive their glory from the Lord. That's why you got to read what Eli's children did. And then you understand why you shouldn't be trusting these people as much as you trust them with your glory, with your anointing, with the oil that is inside your lamp, and with the wax of your candle. Are we eating now? And that's what I'm saying. And I don't care how many times people get frustrated with me. You getting frustrated with me by me doing my evaluations before I allow you to enter into my home, that already fails you out. That's what's already going to get you rebuked. You feel me? Because anybody that's righteous is not going to have a problem with being vindicated, with being tested, with being put through something to show themselves worthy of entering into somebody's courts. Gloria, you remember when you used to court a woman? They used to say courting. Right? Before you even got the date, you have to show yourself you was worthy of that first date, and so on and so forth. Now people just like, I like the way you put that filter on that picture and how you did that, how you used your left hand, because we don't know what to do with our left hand when we taking pictures. I like what you did. They don't court no more. And then they get in the bed with the devil, and then they sit there and be like, Lord, no. Be aware. Be aware. You feel me? Be wise. Be smart. Be intelligent. Don't be in a rush. I understand you can run to God, but sometimes you got to walk it through. Are you following what I'm saying? Come on. Come on. That type of voice, don't trust it. You feel me? They always be luring people into the woods. Come on. It be dark. And they just vanish away and they be like, hello? Hello? Tommy? Now you in the fog. Now you ain't hearing Tommy no more. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody gonna come with peace at first. Just because they're coming with peace does not mean that they're orchestrating a war against you. They just want to make sure that you're at the mark that they need you to be in. If you're talking about, come on, I'm not coming well in the woods. No, we can stand right here where the moonlight shines. And why are we talking at night anyway? I get at you in the morning. No, come on. I'm not coming. You feel what I'm saying? That's when you run back to that house. Glory beyond. But some people, they just, you know what I'm saying? You like Georgie. You feel me? You got more paper in the house, but you worrying about that paper boat. And that's why you always get it. Hey, Georgie. Come down here. My boat. everything floats down here, Georgie. You feel me? First of all, sir, why are you in the sewer? You know what I'm saying? Like, you deserve to get, hey, Georgie, on G. Like, no, Georgie, you deserve to get smoked. Who was he talking? Last time we seen Georgie, he was talking to the sewer. He deserves it. Glory be on. Like, you feel me? Like, why are we talking about a boat? And why were you playing outside in the rainwater, Georgie? Sometimes people deserve it. And we really have to understand that. Glory be on to the Lord. Give me my 3 juices and a hand clap. The topic of the day is keep your mind on the Lord. And God will always give you the blessings that he has in mind for you. Glory be on, bro. And I'm about to tell y'all. Before I even get to the topic of it, you know, your mind is a powerful thing. Your mind is the greatest. Your mind is the greatest, all right? And you have to understand this. They already say we use half of our brain. Not here to argue. But when you start training yourself to use both sides of your brain, certain things start to open up. Things that you don't even acknowledge are opening up. Things that you don't even know being delivered are being delivered. You feel me? But they know that because they studied it. They waited for it for so long. So now when they see that you're using your mind righteously, they try to throw anything that they can at you. And that's where we lose the battle, is because we're not keeping our mind on the Lord. The Lord said what? I don't mind these people. So I give them my back. I don't care about what they're talking about. I don't care about what they whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't care. I ain't even hearing to their cries. You feel me? That's the same thing we're supposed to be doing. But we care too much. We started to take a percentage that was almost at 100%, and then we sit here and we downgrade it because we start thinking about what to worry about or what to stress about or what they said about me or what they will say about me or who's gonna say this about, and then you start look, and you was almost at 100. And that's what the enemy likes. Anytime that you're minding your craft and anything that you're manifesting, you start seeing it work, here comes somebody that's trying to knock your work. When you're focused at work and you got all this stuff to do. Now all of a sudden, hey, can you talk right quick? No, I can't. I got to get this done. I only need 5 minutes. That 5 minutes turned into 50. But you were so polite. And all they wanted to do is keep you from getting looked at for that promotion. Yeah, you're good at work, but you get distracted easily. So we need to work on that. No, but everybody be talking to me. But yeah, you got to let people know when it is and when it ain't. Try a lunch break. Try this and that. Now you getting frustrated. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what happens again? Now you start believing in yourself. Now you have 0%. Now you have no more mind on that. Now your mind's not even thinking positive no more. Now it's doing exactly what the spirit of confusion wanted you to do. You got lured into that doubt. Come on. And now you're listening to the negatives. Now you're trying to find another job. Now you're trying to do this and that. Now you quit. I'm done. And the enemy's like this. Yeah, they said they done. Hold on. They said they done. They said they done. Yeah. I love that. They quit their job. Yeah. They think God told them to do that. Yeah. We winning. I'm serious. But when you slow down and you understand you and you understand your mind and you understand and you remember what you talk to the Lord about, those opportunities will never go, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll never lose an opportunity because you're paying attention now. Hey, man, I got to work, man. Just 5 minutes. Hey, catch me on my lunch break. No, it's just going to be real quick, bro. I said catch me on my lunch break. You do this every time. Why do you do this every time? What are you talking about? When I started doing that to people, when I started exposing people to that, like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Why is it the minute that I'm about to go meditation, all of a sudden you need something to talk about? Why the minute that I get into my fasting, now all of a sudden you trying to do something to irritate me? Why? Don't worry about it. Continue on doing what you're doing and acting ignorant and acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. It's cool. Are you following what I'm saying? Because all this is doing is helping me understand they don't want my mind to stay on what I want my mind to stay on. They want me to think about the thing that's trying to agitate me. But we have to learn to dust our hands and feet and move and remove ourselves for the benefit of the blessings that are moving towards us. Are you following what I'm saying? Okay, then let me get into this. I'm gonna break it down some more. And I'm going to y'all little friend, because I know y'all like y'all friend when I find that little paper. Oh, here it go. I'm going to y'all little friend first. We're going to Romans 8. Oh, y'all happy. Oh, God is good. He's in Romans. We're going to Romans 8. Glory be unto the Lord. 6, verse 6. Listen. Just listen. Verse 6. He said, for the flesh mind is death, but be spiritually minded is life and peace. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? See, they try to get you, they try to get you to think flesh thoughts. The flesh is equivalent to death. Spirit is considered equivalent to life. So they're trying to keep you out your spiritual. They're trying to keep you out of what you know. That's why people always, well, I think you should do. No. See, you trying to kill my dream. You trying to slay my greatness. You trying to take my wish away from me. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they always try to get you to think fleshly. They don't want you to think spiritually. When you're in your daydreams, when you're meditating, when you just like, you're so calm. You're at peace. You could be tired and whatever, but you're not even thinking about being tired when you're really in your daydreams and you're just thinking about what you can do with your strength after you get off work or away from the people that agitate, whatever. And then somebody come and be like, what you thinking about? And then they bring you back to the flesh and you get mad again. This damn job and how I can't stand it and how blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? But when you understand that, I'm just thinking about how great I'm going to be, man. What you talking about, man? I don't want to talk about it right now. But the flesh mind is enmity against God. Did you hear that? For it is not subject to the law of God, nor indeed can be. So then, those who are in the flesh cannot please God. That's why they want to keep you in the flesh. You got to wait for God to send you back to the flesh. These prophets that were getting the visions about life and the peace to come, or the wars or the famines that were about to happen, they always remained in peace because they kept their mind on the Lord. They stayed in the spirit, and then they came back to the flesh after they gained understanding. That's why they never slipped. That's why the prophets never failed. But I also want to talk briefly on this. Just because somebody's called a prophet doesn't mean that you will profit from them. Doesn't mean that they hold any value. And that's why I need to, he a prophet. But in time, we'll see if he's a prophet of the Lord or a false prophet of the idols. I'm going to get back to that. Don't worry about it. Not today. Not today. There'll be a video dropping on that. But I need people to understand this. We got to get away from giving respect to the title and showing clarity in the spirit before we give value to anything. Some of these prophets want you to stay in the flesh. Some of these prophets want you to work your works in death. Are you following what I'm saying? Not in life. Some people really will make it look like they taking your dreams and about to put it on that pedestal and then they slam it down like Undertaker. He's like, what did you just do? And then they be like, oh, my bad, it slipped. Y'all see it in the movies all the time. You feel me? And that's what you have to be aware of. These are your dreams. These are dreams that you had in your spirit. You need to be the only one that's holding it. No, I got it. No, give it to me. I got it. I'm good. No, you need to stop being afraid and start to lean on people. You know, everybody is not your enemy. Well, until I know who's an ally, everybody is an adversary. Glory be unto the Lord. You feel me? And when you understand that, everything's always going to work. You keep it in the spirit until it's time to enter into the flesh. When it's time, hold on. I'm about to help y'all. Here go the juice. Here go a flapper. Here go an uptaker. An ascending note. Listen, that baby know when it's ready to be delivered. It's going to break its own water. Bel Parasium. It's going to start its own breakthrough. That's how you already know your dreams are ready to enter into the flesh to give you life, to give life to your happiness. That's how you know. You hold it inside. It's going to break its own water. How do you know this, Black? Listen. Just listen, fam. How did you get here? That's how I know. You told mama when you was ready to go. You broke the water. Are you understand what I'm saying? I understand there's certain dreams that come with complications, just like a child. But yet, if it's meant to survive, if you catch it in time, you can pull it out. But first, you got to see the head. First time, you got to see the arm. Sometimes you got to see the foot. Are you following what I'm saying? That's how you know it's okay to talk about it because it's ready to be pushed into this world. But I think I'm pregnant. And then you start getting punched in your stomach a lot. Why I say, man? Because you told them you're pregnant and they don't want you to birth that child. Glory beyond. Y'all not hearing me. Why do you think God sent Gabriel to talk to Mary about what was to come? Because of the traditions of man and the wicked lands that she lived in that she didn't even know were that wicked. There are people in this world that are waiting for prophecies. There are people in this world that are hoping that they can stop God's prophecies. Are you following? That's why they always want you. Oh, what's on your mind? Oh, what you talking about? Oh, what you think about? Oh, can I talk to you? Da-da. They don't even. I'm trying to tell y'all. They don't want you to use 100% of your mental to nurture that spiritual baby that you have. And we're so eager to always take those pictures and show that pregnancy test, and then you wondering why people acting the way that they're acting with you. Are you following? He had to tell her, hey, this was going to happen, and you need to start paying attention to the Lord because you holding something mighty inside you. Okay, if it's the Lord will, let it be done. Are you following? And the king was trying to worry. And look, the prophets, the scribes, the ones that were for the Lord, who they helped out. They didn't help God. They helped the king out. That was against the Lord. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some people, oh, y'all not understanding. Wickedness has patience. Oh, no, I already know they have a powerful mind. I already know they're subjected to hold a greater light inside them. I already know they're ordained to have a different level of faith that this world has never seen underneath the sun. I'm going to play their friend in their adolescence. So when they get in their youth, and in their maturity, they're going to trust me as a friend, and they're going to confide in me and tell me everything, and I'm going to run back to you and tell you everything, and I'm going to tell you what roles they're going to take so you can set up the barriers. And woo, 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 woo. Y'all think I'm lying, huh? I wouldn't lie to you. There's a lot of people that are sick, that wickedness has so much, they will befriend you. They will help you in the kitchen. They will see what knife is your favorite knife. They will learn your likes and dislikes. Not all gifts that are presented to you deserve to be unwrapped. Are you following what I'm saying? They will bake you a cake with poop in it. The help. Right? They'll bake you a pie with poo in it. And then tell you, oh, you know what you ate? It's too late. You have to trust the Lord. When you first give birth as a woman, you don't want everybody touching your child. You start to have a different level of animosity towards your mother, and she ain't did nothing to you, but it's just the woman in you and the mother in you that's ready to protect that child. Well, you like, and what they be saying, baby, I done had you, I done had all, it don't matter, mama. How you held us was unstable to hold my child head. I want to do things different with my child. And then from there, you start seeing people, even your own man, the one that helped you birth that child, make that child. You even talking to him different. No. Give him back. You don't know. They don't understand it. But when you understand life and you understand spiritually what's going on, you do the same thing. And people that have been through that understand that. If a woman's in there and she's been through that, don't know, she right. Give it back to the baby need to smell the mama first. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever it is. And the more people that you get on your side, the more people that really vibe with you, the whole world starts to become your ops. When they see the protection that you have, like, yeah, don't tell nobody that. Why are you telling them that? I just wanted to know, yeah, but they ain't ready to tell you. Wait till they ready to tell you. Now they don't want to talk to you no more. And then you start feeling bad. Well, it's not that. I mean, I guess I could tell you. Bro, no. That's all mind games. You feel me? The ones that are like you, yeah, don't tell me nothing until I see the foot of that thing working. When you start seeing half of that baby, or you see the water before the thing comes, then we could talk about it. Till then, I got patience. I'm trying to tell you, man, I need about 20 pieces of wood. And Lowe's only got 20 pieces left. They'll go broke to keep you from getting that wood. And then try to sell you the wood. The wood at Lowe's was going for 10. They know you really need it, and you'll do anything to get it because that's the last little pieces you need. They'll charge you $50 for it. And you'll pay it. It's all a mind game. And that's why it says, keep your mind on the Lord. Keep your mind in the spirit where they can't taint it or touch it. What you thinking about? What you working on? Man, you gonna see. I'm excited to see it. Yep, me too. So when is this supposed to happen? You asking too much. You sound like a fed. Calm it down. No. I'm just chuckle yourself away from me. You feel me? Because right now, everybody are op until my baby is born. Y'all not hearing it. Y'all not hearing me right now. Y'all not hearing me right now. Verse 9. But you are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. But you are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If indeed the Spirit of God dwells in you. Now, if anyone does not have the Spirit of Christ, he is not his. And I need people to understand, he's not really trying to cast judgment. He's just saying, look at your life. Look at your fruits. If your fruits are looking rotten, then that means you're not abiding in the Spirit as much as you need to abide in the Spirit. And you're not of his right now. You're of death. You're of the flesh. You're of the zombies. You're of the people of the world. You're not in this world. You're not of this world. You're in it. So you just got to look at your fruit like, all right, yeah, I got to get more into the Lord. I'm talking too much to people. I'm letting laws that don't supposed to depart from my mouth depart from my mouth. I need to relax. I need to calm it down. I need to be quiet. And watch what happens. Yes, you're going to irritate their spirit. So let it be. You don't have to, when you have favor, you don't have to ask for a favor. And that's where man tries to get you at. And even though they may say something in cahoots with what you and God spoke about in spirit, that still don't mean open up everything to them. Just the part that needs to be given. Are you following what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, you could help with that part. Is there anything else? Not right now. They were trying to do it to Christ the whole time, and that's what people didn't understand. Because they wanted to know, is this the boy that we were trying to slay at the age of 2? I don't know. We got to befriend him, though. Rabbi. Don't call me no rabbi. You know I ain't your rabbi. No. You are my teacher. I ain't your teacher. You trying to play this mind game with me to see what it is and who I am. And that's why everybody became so aggressive towards Christ, because he didn't let no laws depart from his mouth, nor did he tell anybody when day was supposed to happen. And he didn't trust the 12 like most people making it look like he trusts the 12. But if you go back and read it and you see how everybody acted with Christ, they didn't like Christ. They didn't have Christ within them. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying, bro. You could stand next to water and don't get wet. You could be next to water and don't even like to swim. Huh? Hello? Making sense? Oh, just because people are standing next to you doesn't mean they really rock with you. There's just not no more room to move around in the club. But if they know you're in a safe area where you ain't getting hit by a stray, everybody's going to go over there and lay their head down. They may be cool with you for a minute, but the minute that everybody rise up, everybody going to depart their own way. And did not Christ not show that? The minute that he rose up, everybody departed back their way. Some people went back to fishing. Some people locked themselves in a lodge. Some people went and worked for the Pharisees and the Sadducees. John 6:66. Read that on your own. Why do you think God allows wars to happen? Because there's some people that talk about the battlefield, but they never step on one. That storm is your savior. Y'all not hearing nothing that I'm saying. If that storm did not happen, Christ wouldn't have seen and seen that they really were people of little faith. Yeah, y'all talk bold amongst the tainted. But when there's no tainted to evaluate yourself next to, y'all are the people that you spoke about. So when that war comes and you see, oh, put the armor of the Lord on and the helmet and da-da-da-da. If they ain't over there doing that and grabbing their sword, why are you running now? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father, for that storm. Thank you, Father, for that famine. When people get hungry, oh, the truth will come up out of them. There's nothing left in them. They start telling you the truth. That's why people like trying to get you drunk, trying to get you to drink. They want to see what type of truth you got in you. Didn't that not happen to Samson? They will befriend you. They will send somebody that they know you would not put no guard up against just so they could get all the info out of you. They knew Samson liked women. Hello. He fought it just a little bit. But when he started to feel like he wasn't the man because he's so powerful, and she started making it seem like she was getting her feelings hurt, then he confessed everything. Thank you. Got him. Don't care about you no more. It's the hair. Right? And y'all not hearing nothing that I'm saying. Y'all not hearing nothing that I'm saying, but I'm telling you the truth, friend. You were minding your business, slaying mountains, cracking down stones, whatever you doing in your business, and then here they come. Well, hello. Don't hello me. What you doing over here? Well, I just, God sent me. What's his name? Oh, everybody know his name. What me and God talked about yesterday. I'll give it 3 days. Don't rush to tell it. No. You feel what I'm saying? You really want to know who your friend, you really want to know who cares about what's on your mind? Father God, send a storm, a temporary storm, and just watch how everybody act. You feel me? People already packed the first drop of rain come. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to go ahead, head out. Where you going? I thought you had nowhere else to go. I thought I was the only way for you. I thought you was going to stay to the end. What happened? No, it's just, I think God's trying to do something different. All of a sudden, God's trying to do something different with you the minute that storm coming, huh? Got it. You feel me? I'm going to rock with you to the end. Then you get favor with man and all that stuff. Then people start getting that jealous spirit within them, just like Saul. Then the same people that used to uplift you talk down to you, all because you got your mind in control. You feel what I'm saying? All because you're minding your thoughts and you're getting everything you're thinking about. Now you see how people really think about you. You was in the kitchen making them a sandwich and you heard them in the living room talking dead about you. Like, wow. But they'll take that sandwich and then continue the conversation in the car with somebody. Y'all not hearing me, bro. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all don't want to hear me today. It's all to play with your mind. They want you to belittle yourself because God is maximizing your life. So now they want you to be quiet and you get quiet. Hell no. Woe be unto you if you get quiet when God tells you to shout deliverance over your own life. Shame on you if you allow them to make you feel ashamed about being ordained and great and not having to go. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shame on you. Oh, you want my mind? You're going to have to try harder than that, friend. Oh, what are you talking about? Right. Don't tell the enemy what they did, what they know, what they already did. Don't tell them. Just let them keep playing that game with you. Keep playing if you want to. Why are you saying that? None at all. They're going to try to correct themselves. Judas tried correcting himself. It's a little too late for that, Juju. Yeah, Juju, it's a little too late for that. But good try. You should have already tried correcting yourself and praying to the Lord the minute I said, whoever I dip this bread with gonna betray me. That was the day you should have bowed down, asked somebody to anoint your head and leave the gifts at the altar and go find God. It's a little too late, Juju. Yeah. Try again next generation. But this generation, you failed on the Father. A lot of people try to backstab you and broke the knife on your back because you were so solid with the Lord. And then they want to say, where did the knife come from? What? It was an accident. For real? Because it looked with the thrust, the way you thrusted that thing didn't look like an accident. It looked like you was aiming for something. No, I was just playing. That knife looked like you wasn't playing when you were sharpening it. That knife didn't come from Walmart that sharp. You went and bought a rock off Amazon and started sharpening that thing. Now everybody got something to say. Now they want to usher themselves to play Usher Raymond. This is my confession. And you hit stop on that. I don't need to hear that. I don't want to hear them confession. No. Just when I thought I could. No. Cut it. DJ, we ain't trying to hear that. You feel what I'm saying? It's all good. Like I promise you, it's all good. I know what you're after. You're after my mind. And I played the game with you. I threw some bait out there to see if you was going to jump on it and you did. Glory be on. I'm 10 steps ahead, my friend. And then they start. Then you trying to switch it up. Y'all not, hold on. I'm going to eat it all the way up. They going to wait a couple months. Oh, they going to come back. Oh, they going to come back. They studied you from a distance. Y'all not understanding. You used to play hide and seek. You know you could see people in the dark. You're not hearing. You see your cousin over there looking through everything. You right there sitting in the dark with as long as you don't smile, he don't see you because you that black. You feel what I'm saying? And you just watching your cousin walk right past you. They watching you from a distance, studying you, seeing every move. You feel me? Learning your new happinesses, your new trial and errors and arguments and all that stuff. And then they try to slide back in there. And then you still think then you start thinking they haven't seen you made an error back in the day. No, 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 my friend. No, 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 my friend. They still after your mind. And now they really want your mind. You know why? Because you told them about what was on your mind and it worked. It has not crumbled. Now they really want your mind. Hey, hey is for horses. Hit me with a hello. Hello. Now they thought they learned something. Hello. I don't like the frequency you said that hello with. It was a little deep. And for your height, you shouldn't even have that type of deepness in your throat. Be gone from me. I'm just trying to catch up. Why do you need to catch up? When did you lose stamina? Why didn't you why you gotta catch up now? Oh, you want my mind. Why you always thinking that? Sound a little off balance to me. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all not hearing nothing that I'm saying. Y'all not hearing nothing that I'm saying. Y'all not hearing it. Okay, I'm gonna help you out with this gem. Here go a greater gem for you, loved ones. When you ask God, ask and you shall receive. You don't even need to contact nobody. They say the phone works both ways. Yeah, but I don't know who over on the other side of that phone and who they sitting with. I watched a lot of movies. People be over there, are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Where are you? I'm at home. Where are you? I'm on 4th and Lenox. Can you make sure? And the whole time they over there phone tapping. Glory beyond. I don't know if you got Satan sitting on the couch with you. I don't know what you got going on. But if I talk to God, if I explain to God, allow those that really are on your heart and will do right by me because I'm your heart, allow them to contact me. Then I'll allow that phone to work both ways. Glory be unto the Lord. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Go to God. Go to God. Go to God. Black, were you dreaming about me? Hell no. Glory be unto the Lord. No, sir. No, I just had a I don't know what to call it, but an epiphany. And I had a dream you dreamed about me, so I need to know what you dreamed. You a lie. And now before I go to sleep, Father God, don't you dare. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they're trying to get in your mind, man. If you don't believe in astral projection, you better believe it today. I'm trying to tell you, the minute that they find out how you dream, they be over there floating into your dreams. Hello, friend. Hello. Oh, first thing you want to do is call that person. You feel me? Y'all think I'm lying, huh? People be trying to astral project themselves, and the minute I see that portal, bop, pop them right back through that darkness. Hey, I've learned to control my dreams. I could move now. You know, back in the day when you didn't have power of your mind, you feel me? You used to move all slow. You really couldn't punch nobody as hard. But now I be dragging people through my dreams. They be like, damn. People be waking up like, I feel bruised. I don't even be telling them, yeah, because you was trying me in my dream. I bopped you upside your head. Glory be on. Imagine God about to send you a spirit that I beat up. I woke up bruised. I don't know. It's like somebody stepping on my neck. Over there beating you with a timbo. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, friend, can you talk? Friend. That's not how you was in my dream, my guy. Y'all think I'm playing. These are all facts. I be bopping them because I could be frolicking through the lands. I be frolicking through my dreams, having a good old time, and I hit that corner and I see somebody over. Whoa. Hey, what you mean, hey? I wasn't thinking about you. What you mean about you? I get straight to punching. Bop! And I'll be waking up like, Lord, am I being a little too aggressive? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, Lord, were they really your friend? God be like, slow it down. They were not a friend. Y'all think I'm lying, man. I'm not lying to y'all, bro. I'll astral project yourself over here and see what happens. Glory be God. Jeremiah 9, listen. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Desperately. There's certain words that stick out. Hearts are desperately wicked. At all times, our heart is trying to transform itself back into loving the flesh. And that's why God always had to give you a new heart, a new mind, and a new soul. That's why he says, keep your eyes on me. Allow me to do what I do. You feel what I'm saying? You have to understand why he said desperately. And this is why we all need God. Because there's somebody that said, well, you know what? I'm going to bypass meditating on the Lord today. I'm going to bypass speaking to God today. So that means they're not getting a new heart tomorrow. And now they want your heart. And they want your mind. And they want your spirit because it's desperately wicked. They don't want to do the works of righteousness. They want to take the favor and the sowings and the reapings that the righteousness did. Are you following what I'm saying? Y'all not hearing what I'm saying, bro. This is why you need God. And this is why you need to keep your, it could all start smooth at first. But when they really start seeing it work, because they really didn't have faith in you, but you made them a believer, and now they're envious in their faith, it's going to spill out. And that work that you used to do with people in the beginning, you don't work with them no more because it was never supposed to work with them. Why do you think jobs hire and fire people? Well, we thought you was a good candidate. But the more that you worked here, that attitude that you had in the interview and in the resume, it's not matching. So we got to let you go. And then we're going to try this again with somebody else. But guess what? Now, guess what they do? Now we're going to just hire from the inside. We're no longer going to use Indeed.com. We're going to do this on an in-court hiring because we know these people already. So now we know exactly who's fit for this position. And that's what God's doing. No. We're not outsourcing it no more. We're doing it in-house. We're doing it with the ones that are already inside the kingdom, that already have their minds together, that are already tested and studied their hearts and their minds, and already know who's able to hold this throne down for eternity. Are you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, when you do it inside the house, and if you allow your house to serve the Lord, God's going to bring in the people that's going to make sure it remains his house and that you remain his glory. And you ain't got to look for nothing because they're all here. But those aggressive spirits, let me in, my friend, with the hairs of your little chin. You can stay outside, my friend. You can stay outside. Verse 10, I, the Lord, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruits of his doing. His doing. If God, hold on, I'm about to wrap it up for you. If you keep your mind on the Lord and God's just looking at you, and he tries to test you by allowing something to come in and you're not even fazed by it. You're still just looking at him. You're still just meditating on God. You're still just thinking about that dream, your baby that's about to give birth. And you say, no, I know. And it don't matter how many times they bang on that door. You're just focused. You're not worrying about cutting off no lights because you're like, you know what? I live here, so I'm not cutting on no lights. I'm not going to that door because I don't want to go to that door. God's going to be like, all right, amp them up. All right, drop a blessing. Okay, exalt them. I promise you. And every time God's going to test your heart to see if you're just going to remain focused by allowing things to happen or people try to distract you. He wants to see if you're going to stay in control of your mind because that's what happens with godliness. You know how to control your mind. You know how to rebuke and keep it cute. I am not tolerating that. But go back, God. I'm sorry. Go back. I'm telling you. And then your real angels that he has already assigned to your plan, that you committed to his works to be a part of his prophecy, are going to come in and it's going to be smoother than butter. I promise you. On Elohim's name. It's going to be smooth because you have your mind. You're not letting that take your mind. See, this is where the secrets reside. And if the enemy can have this, then God cannot use it to store anything in it. You got to understand that you're a spiritual agent for the Lord. You work for the Lord, the Most High God. You feel me? The creator of all things. So if he trusts you with his treasures and he gives you a treasure as a test and he comes back in a season and you took that treasure and you righteously sowed it into it and you made 2 of those treasures, God's going to give you more because you did a lot with a little. And then you defended your mind against the enemy and the things, right? I'm telling you. The things. I'm talking about the vanities. I'm talking about the things that everybody else is talking about and trying to get you to chase and run after and comment on and discuss and gossip about. You don't get into that. You just like, glory be to the Lord. Oh no, y'all doing too much. I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself. Why you always do that? I'm a safe haven for the Lord. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an entity of God's salvation. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a righteous relic for the Lord. There's certain things that I cannot indulge in. Y'all could keep doing that. But I'm not getting demoted. I'm getting promoted. You feel what I'm saying? And it's all about my mind. And if I continue to rub elbows with you guys, it's going to become part of my body as well. And I ain't trying to do that. No disrespect to y'all. But if you get fierce in your energy and you get angry and all those things start to bleed out in you, then the blood of the blood that I have been covered in is going to automatically rebuke you. I don't have to do anything, my friend. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I got to do is keep my mind on the Lord. Ask God. He's going to put that Holy Spirit within me, and I'm going to hold it for 9 months if I have to, 9 seconds if I have to, 9 years if I have to. But one day it's going to spring forth. You feel me? And that's all. That's I'm trying to give y'all the greatest gem. But if you sit there on your mind and make an excuse why, or you sit there on your mind and you put fear into it, why? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with a mother. Don't drink this, don't eat this, do that. Keep your cardio up if you can, until the last minute. It's the same thing with your dreams. Are you nurturing it or are you helping deplete it? You feel me? If you don't have a healthy body, then yeah, things are gonna happen. Right? Okay. So why would you ask God to put light inside you if you know there's darkness in your house? Come on, baby. That light not gonna last that long. It's not gonna last that long. You feel me? So if God give you a little bit of light and he sees you're nurturing it and you're allowing it to grow and it comes into it manifests its form and magnifies itself for the glory of the Lord, God gonna give you a higher degree. God gonna give you greater things. I want to do this for the Lord. The first thing you got to do for the Lord is show him that you could keep your mind about you and the wits about you and the meekness about you, right? And then all things will be added on to you. But if you keep your mind on the kingdom and the master of it, come on, love. You just got yourself promoted. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What is that? I'm gonna tell y'all something before I wrap it up. Never, ever, ever let what's taking place in the flesh dictate how you respond in the spirit. You feel me? Never. I don't care. I'm trying to tell you, this world is a labyrinth. And there's certain enchantments that go on in here that if you want to believe it or not. And it's just like Hocus Pocus. Come, little children. I know I tell jokes all the time, but I'm being serious right now. And there's people putting enchantments out here. There's people that have faith inside their spell work. There's people, spell work. I'm not saying it on the evil side. I'm saying there's faithful people out here that are using their faith for wickedness. And he talks about that. In the scripture, Christ said, or the disciples said, somebody said it, if your house was made for the light, but it was filled with darkness, how great do you think that darkness will become? Faith is faith. Faith works with whatever gives it energy to work. And there's so much stuff that's being implemented into this world. And you have to understand, I can't let it take my mind. I'm in this world, but I'm not of it. And if their things are, hold on, this is what's going to help the righteous. And if their things are working, and God doesn't even want to work with them, and God is waiting for me to work a thing in that he can work with, then you're going to slay all of that. It's going to cut through all of that. That's all I'm trying to tell people. I don't care if you're down to your last dollar. I don't care if you're down to your last dollar in death because it's in flesh. Are you following what I'm saying? Your riches are in heaven, and you better believe with your mind, your full mind, that the next moment I shall be blessed, period. That's all I could tell you. I don't care what anybody said to you. I don't care what anybody's trying to say to you or try to do to you. I don't care what bills come out of the woods. My treasures are in heaven, and that's where I'm going to keep my mind at. Imagine God saying your home is in a vault, and you're sleeping on top of kilos of gold. You feel what I'm saying? He said, all of this is yours. You own this. You live inside the storage house. Keep your mind on that. You will never, ever go broke. You will never be close to feeling the famine on Elohim name. I promise you. I'm not lying to you. The minute that if you play in your mind, just like when you look at your phone, even to now, we so paranoid, we know we got money in that account. But before we swipe our card, we still open up that app and to make sure that that money up in there. And then we feel confidence to slide our card, right? Because, you know, Apple be using our bank accounts like it's their own. You feel me? We already know they do that. So we do that. And that's all I'm saying. If you do it the same way and you open up your mind to apply yourself to God's kingdom app, whatever you need to do for your mind, and you look in there and you see your treasures, whatever number that you see, they're like, okay, I'm good. And you swipe your faith card and you say, God will deposit that. All I need, don't get greedy with it, but just righteously do right by your God, and he's going to give you more than what you ask for. I promise you. These people that are sitting over here, and I'm not trying to be funny right now, I'm really trying to help people. When the enemy knows that that's the only thing on your mind, they're going to postpone it. Because they own death. They work with death. They work with anything that is of the flesh. And when they start seeing that your flesh is reacting a certain way that it shouldn't, they know what you're thinking. And they're going to postpone it. So all these people are like, oh my God, where's my IRS check? Oh my God, where's my IRS check? They're postponing on purpose because you're doing that with your faith. God is going to teach you a lesson. And when you start counting numbers or you trying to calculate things that God already worked out, he's going to let the enemy postpone it. On Elohim, I'm not making it up to you. On Father. On Father. You're not supposed to worry about anything. If you look at your account and it has $0 in there and you don't worry and you just be like, God's going to find a way to give me $50, $20, I don't care. Even if I got to cancel today. I'm telling y'all this for a reason. Now I got to cancel today. God just wants me to sit down. What am I going to do as I sit down? I'm going to fast. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to pray. I'm going to play my game. I'm going to watch TV. Right? Hey, it is what it is. If you have faith, let it be. But if you make it, I'm being so serious right now. And this is why people stay in what they stay in, because it's just like they think I'm talking a fairy tale. But that's them. But the minute, that's why I tell people, you wear that shirt that I put out, Bel Parisium, and you really start thinking and putting on your mind, God is a God of breakthroughs, you will always have a breakthrough no matter what. A bill came out of nowhere. All right, bet. The fence broke down. I had to put it together myself. And you know, that's what the enemy hate. When you start working things and you're enjoying it. When my fence fell out of nowhere, and I was like, damn, I got to put money in that. But you know what? I'm going to do it myself. And I started enjoying putting my fence together and doing it. I'm like, yeah, they hate that. And guess what? God loves that. But I had to use money to do that too. It started trickling down. Then the bills started popping up out of nowhere. I said, cool. You feel me? It is what it is. When you're able to keep your wits about you and your mind about you. And you know what I did? I opened up my Kingdom app, and I said, my treasures are in heaven. And I said to the Father, Father, you already know it's popping, so I ain't worried about this. But it's crazy how you work, Father, because you gave me this extra money, and I didn't know why. But now it makes sense because you knew the enemy was going to make the fence fall. You knew that bill was going to come out of nowhere. You knew I was going to have to take care of this. Glory be unto the Lord. So I don't have no worries. You feel what I'm saying? Are you understand what I'm saying? I was like, why did he make me do this, to make sure I had this, but da-da-da-da. And then trickled down. I opened the app up again. I said, I just need a little gas money. Gas money come out of nowhere. Boom. You feel? I'm being so serious with y'all. I said, oh, we gotta do this, boom. Then when you're trying to do something, I said, I know y'all be peeping sometimes, those who pay attention, you be like, damn, he in a different room every time. Cause there's always something. You feel me? I was like, oh, I'm not doing nothing on Airbnb. Nobody busting out the Airbnb right now. So you know what? I'm gonna just turn my basement into my little office and whoop. The minute that I said that, Airbnb pop up. You feel me? I said, God. He said, what you want to do? What you want to do? I'm telling y'all some truth for a reason. It's all about the mind. All right, boom. Then I said, nah, God, I got to get down there. God. You feel me? I said, listen what I'm about to say. I said, I know these individuals are gonna try to rebook because my house is just that vibey. You know what I'm saying? It's a peaceful spot. And I said, but I don't want them to stay because I gotta get down there. Now listen, I said, if the next booking ain't about, I'm about to tell y'all something. If the next booking ain't about 4K, I'm about to delete the Airbnb and I'm moving my stuff down in the basement. The people try to rebook. I said, I had to remember what I told and decreed to the Lord. It wasn't 4K. So I canceled it. I said, nah, I'm about to do some reconstruction down there and woo. God be wanting to see if you're going to let your word come back void. He's minding that. And I minded it too. God said, you remember what did you talk? I said, yeah, boom. It wasn't, boom, canceled it. The day before they trip was up, somebody tried booking. You feel me? It was a prior person that I booked for. And they was like, hey, do you mind hosting us again? And we thinking about staying longer than a month. So how we calculate that up? I did the calculation. I said, I'm trying to tell y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just literally trying to explain to y'all when you don't panic and you just keep your mind about you. And I'm just still sitting there because you could play it on these two roles right here. You could play it on these two roles right here. First of all, you're righteous. So you'll never be stuck in an area. You're always gonna slip through the cracks. There's always gonna be a way. But I'm about to tell you something because either I can approve it or deny it. Now, this is another thing that you can show God. This is another thing you can show God. And God showed me something as he's showing us all through this talk. I'm there for you. I'm going to make sure that your words don't come back void because when you speak, it's like me speaking. So I'm there for you. I tested you. You passed. I had somebody else want to book and willing to book for the price of what you said. Now what you want to do? Now, you can either deny it, which I ain't tripping on, because it was just a confirmation that I hear you and you know I'm always going to come through for you. You could approve it, take that, or you could just create a bigger covenant. What you trying to do? You could take that now and then build your faith up later and then get something greater. But you can't use an excuse no more that God does not hear you. And you can't say that your words are failed of whatever because it proved it. You proved it to yourself. That's all I'm telling people. But if you don't have your wits about you, if you don't have your mind, and you're not committing your businesses to the Lord, you're never going to get the greatest deal. That's all I'm saying. I'm not out here trying to flex on nobody. I'm literally saying what I told people. Never again. Never again. Because I know too much now. And I just want my other loved ones to understand now. You got to stop caring. You got to only carry your faith, the truth, the unconditional love that you have for your Father, and the glory for the Lord. I promise you, everything is always going to work out. I don't care. I'm talking about zeros. Zeros. And people will be looking at me like, bro, what you talking about? I'm not going to sit here and like, money don't define me. No, I'm not going to say that. That's cliche. All I'm trying to tell you is either you going to do what Diamond said and make the money, or you going to let that money make you. I know y'all about to laugh right now, but it really is a players club, and it's only for members only. And if you're supposed to be a main character, then you better never lose your access you'll never lose your access by keeping your faith. That's all I'm trying to say. For real, I'm telling y'all. They put it in movies a certain way to give y'all the juice, but that's why people be losing out. And then people be trying to flex and do too much and woo. Like, I'm trying to tell you. But when you keep a humble wit about you and you just be like, Lord, and you really business with the Lord and you really whoop, it's always gonna work out. They don't even have to book. They don't have to book. It's just the fact that, look, David, if I could do that for you, imagine what I already did for you. You understand what I'm saying? Black, if I'm keeping you out of the red, which, come on, man, everything gonna be green. That's all I'm saying. It may be your seed, but let the greatest gardener plant it. It may be your seed, but let the greatest gardener plant it. The one that really got a green thumb. You feel me? Who waters really yield great fruits. That's all I'm saying, bro. He's going to let you keep the vineyard. You know what I'm saying? He just want to make sure your fruits are attached to a true vine. That's all he's saying. So when the enemy tries to pluck, they're not going to come off because that fruit itself knows who it belongs to. I'm done with y'all. That's all I'm saying. You want to save your fruits, let God do it. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your sheep, let God be their shepherd. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want you to keep your mind on the Lord. Keep your thoughts on the Lord. Anything that you think you can work, whatever level you think it will work for you, imagine when you let God work it. On the dually. All right, my friends, bro. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. If you want to join the ministry, link is in the bio. Just don't do it for free. You understand? But know this for real, though. Elohim is over everything. If it ain't C7, it ain't G. Positive vibe, positive moves, do what you do. If it ain't C7 and what it is, shout out to the God family, the real family. SAS, where we don't stress, we manifest. Keep our vibes high like the sun. We don't walk the God, we run. If you're not the Lord's people, we are not equal. Don't smile at me, bow to me. Thank you to everybody that checked out the poem on YouTube and left a comment. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Another one's gonna come, probably do some more. But yeah, thank y'all, bro. For real. On the duty, man.